Hello. In this video, I will share with you my efforts to find the smallest FPV mini drone. For this, I have here the Eachine E10W and the well-known Cheerson CX-10W. Those are Wi-Fi quadcopters. It means that the camera uses Wi-Fi and not 5.8 gig transmission. So I will have a look at that, and I will talk about the difference I observed between both. And I will also disassemble them and show how to do the lens mode. And I will also do a battery swap and a propeller swap, but this, I think it's easy. So, to begin with, the difference I've seen between the two. Cheerson CX-10W, I think there's a lot of review on it. So I will not talk much, but I will talk much of the difference between the two. So to start with, I'm gonna begin with how much they weigh. So here is the Cheerson, and now the Eachine, and you see that the Eachine wins somehow in at least underweight. So maybe Eachine can be declared the smallest FPV quadcopter. But the problem of the Eachine is you cannot use it with the deviation transmitter or with the multi-protocol module. It's not supported yet, so you have to stick with the provided transmitter here. Also, it uses a smaller camera over the Cheerson CX-10, so you cannot do the lens modification to widen, to have a wider field of view. Sorry. So you see the Cheerson has a bigger camera. It's a M7 lens thread, so you can do the mode. On the Eachine, I think it's M4 or M5, and I couldn't find a wide angle lens for this kind of size. So that's one difference. One other difference is the yaw weight. The yaw is better on the Eachine than on the Cheerson. And the Eachine is a lot more fun to fly. In fact, it has a lot more power, and it reacts really more nervous. So I will look to that after, but it's because mainly of the battery, which has higher discharge rate, and the propeller. So also the Eachine has a camera that only takes 15 frames per second at 200 kilobits, while the Cheerson takes 25 frames per second at 600 kilobits. So I think the camera on the Cheerson, which is better, consume maybe a little bit more of power. This is explaining the difference. But the video quality is really better on the Cheerson, and you can really use it in FPV with the lens mode, which you can't on the Eachine. That's all. So now I'm gonna start doing the lens mode, and let's see it. So here's what inside the Eachine E10W. I already can note that the propellers are just a teeny bit bigger. Just a teeny bit. It's difficult to see, I think, but yes, when I align, there's 2 millimeters more. One on each side. Maybe this is the cause of the punch of the Eachine. I don't know. I will try. not exactly the same. Eachine has a little bit smaller bay and have shorter struts here. Motors look similar but are not the same. Maybe Eachine battery is a little bit bigger. Maybe it's why it has so much punch. Okay, so first I will do the lens mount. This is a dead camera, which I will take the lens. Removing the installed lens is really a pain. I'm having a hard time now trying hot air gun, but was useless. Finally I destroyed the lens, but I did not hit the camera, so all is okay. And yes, finally I get the last piece of the old lens. I'm very lucky that no dust did come into the CCD sensor of the camera. So now I will be able to put the replacement lens wide angle that I did get from a dead camera. You can find below a link where to buy some. It's very cheap. It's something like $4. So now it's time to try to set the correct focus. The battery seems bigger in the Eachine. Yeah, clearly. I think I will swap batteries and propellers as the first try. Let's see. So now I'm desoldering the battery from the Eachine E10W, and I must be very careful because battery doesn't like heat, so I must not overheat the battery. Now I'm desoldering the second battery. And now I'm resoldering back the Eachine battery into the Cheerson. The canopy does not fit anymore due to the bigger lens, so I have to enlarge the camera hole in the canopy, in both parts of the canopy. up and down. It is the new mode. I need to set the focus right. Okay. Okay, so first quick test, very nice, very nice. Not as good as the Eachine, but at least it works. Now I have to load the battery. Now I'm rebuilding the Eachine with the Cheerson battery, while the new Cheerson battery is loading to prepare for the first test. Okay, so I tested how it flies. It flies very well. In fact, it flies just like it was before, but with the added weight of the propeller guards and the new lens. So globally, I'm quite happy. Definitively, those propellers from Eachine are better. And I think the battery has a higher discharge rate too. Not necessarily a bigger battery, but higher discharge rate, clearly. So I've built back the Eachine also with propellers from the CX-10, and it flies a lot worse now. Before continuing, now I will I've been setting the focus correctly with the lens, so now I'm gonna fix it with some plastic dip. This way, in case of crash. I'm sure I will not have a focus change. So now let's let it dry. Okay, so now the fixation plastic dip is okay, the lens can't move. So in the end I built it back also the Eachine. So in the end I did the lens mode and I swapped the propellers and the battery, and clearly the Eachine now flies not so well. And this one has added punch, clearly, so I think the battery has higher discharge rate, in fact, in the Eachine. And the propeller of the Eachine also are a little bit bigger, and I think it's the main reason of the extra punch of the Eachine. Let's have a look quickly on the weight. Okay. Oh, this is proof that the battery swap and the propeller swap have enlightened him. It weighs less. So, and this one I will remove the propellers guard because I want to compare in the same setup. it weighs more. So, but it's due to the lens. So now let's see a little bit of FPV footage with it. So here it is. I did put back the propeller gown. I'm having my Taranis. I'm connecting to the Wi-Fi. It's done. Launching the application. Okay, and we use record, and we use these eagles to fly it. Okay, let's go. Voila, it's gonna be hard. Nice. Quite nice. A little bit laggy, but nice. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.